Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to another video. So I haven't done one of these drawing videos, talk over things in a really long time, and I kind of thought I'm drawing a pattern, so may as well do a video recording of it. So I'm just gonna ramble. I might talk about, oh my god, I keep hitting things. I might talk about the drawing, I might talk about my life. I don't know. I'm just like, I know I've updated you guys with my life in the last video or whatever, but yeah, life is kind of hectic now. I mentioned how I quit my job to pursue a full-time illustration job, and so far I've had no luck. It is harder than you would think to find a strictly illustration and not graphic design job. While I do have some minimal graphic design skills, my passion and my interest and my degree and my knowledge lies in illustration, so that's kind of what I'm looking for in any realm at this point of illustration. So yeah, I haven't had any luck with that, but I am still looking, and I actually also started looking for some regular quote jobs recently, because at this point money is money and I don't really have much. So I'm yeah, there's a lot going on in personal family life. My parents are moving to Mexico in October, actually on October 1st, so that's a giant thing. And then I think I'm gonna end up living here for a month at my house with my sister and such. However, who knows what will go down. I'm also going to try to be moving out on my own again, because I really enjoy having a place to myself, but we'll see how that goes. So I don't know. Life is just, it's one big scary journey. I guess I'll talk a little bit about this pattern. I just decided to do a watermelon pattern because it's summer and watermelons are awesome. I had some watermelon recently and it tasted okay, but it definitely wasn't as sweet as I would expect watermelon to be. But I do love the aesthetic of the pink, the pinkish red and the black seeds, even though I feel like most people would choose to eat watermelon seedless because it's just easier. But I think drawing them is fun. And of course, I've drawn many watermelon patterns before, as well as other foods, because I love drawing food. I don't know. I just feel that I go back and forth between things that I enjoy drawing, which is more personal, deep stuff, and then patterns, which the patterns are usually pretty surface level. They're usually not very conceptual or at all past what they look like interesting, I guess you could say. I don't know. That's personally just the way that I've always done them. And now, I mean, that's not always the case, because sometimes they are more conceptual. I think it's sometimes cool to do conceptual stuff within my own work for patterns, but then other times, it's what you enjoy drawing, and I enjoy drawing food and more cutesy type things. So I don't know, I've never been one to, I feel like people look at my work and they don't necessarily think oh, that's dark, or at least on the surface level of color and imagery is not very creepy or anything like that. I don't know how well that would fit my personality, but it's kind of just, I don't know, I'm rambling. But yeah, in terms of patterns, just drawing whatever comes to mind, whatever colors I want to use, I kind of think about it that way sometimes. Or shape-based, I'm what could be a triangle, what could be a thing. So actually with this pattern, I did try the first two watermelon, the half of the watermelon and then a slice of the watermelon were more quote realistic. They're not. And the second two slice and half that I drew were not necessarily more abstract. I mean, I guess my intention was to make them a little bit looser and a little bit more abstract. I generally, when I'm sketching, I enjoy the sketchy look, and I definitely don't at all do that in my digital work, because with my digital work, I love having everything be crisp and clean. And now, of course, there are so many ways that you can draw in people's styles, and there are so many more like rough, sketchy styles that I admire and appreciate and wish that I could incorporate into my digital works sometimes. But then, you know, I just stick with what my style is, which is more flat, color-based, clean, crisp lines and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks. Bye, guys.